When I am afraid, I put my trust in you, a quiet surrender in the storm. Fear is something we all know too well. Suddenly, like a cold wind. In the quiet of the night, in the doctor's office, in the waiting, in the wondering. So when fear comes knocking, whether it's fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of the unknown, you don't have to pretend you're not afraid. You simply have to decide where to place that fear. And David shows us the way. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Trust is the bridge between fear and freedom. It's the way we move forward when everything inside us wants to run or hide. He didn't say, I will never be afraid. He didn't pretend he had no fear. He simply said, when I am afraid, acknowledging it, naming it, I put my trust in you. That's real faith. It whispers lies. You're not safe. You're not enough. You're not going to make it. And when fear gets loud, it drowns out logic, peace, and even faith. It paralyzes us. It steals our breath. It makes us feel like we're standing alone in a storm that won't stop. But then, and every time we choose to trust, we're not just surviving. We're worshiping. We're declaring with our lives, God, you are greater than this fear. Whatever you're facing today, whatever weight you're carrying, whatever worry is stealing your peace, know this. You don't have to be fearless to be faithful. You just have to keep bringing your fear to the one who never fails. A whisper breaks through, a prayer, a promise, a small but steady voice that says, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Psalm 56:3. These words don't come from someone who had it all together. They came from David, a man chased, hunted, betrayed, a man who knew what it meant to be terrified for his life. But even in that place of desperation, he chose trust. Not pretending to be fearless, but choosing trust in the middle of fear. We tend to think trust looks like strength and boldness. But sometimes trust looks like trembling hands folded in prayer. Sometimes it sounds like a shaky voice whispering, God, please help me. Sometimes it looks like showing up even when your heart is racing. Trust is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to turn toward God with your fear, because when we turn to Him, we find something fear can never offer. Peace, not the kind of peace the world gives, peace that depends on everything going right, but God's peace. Peace that holds you even when nothing makes sense. Peace that doesn't come from knowing the outcome, but from knowing the one who holds the outcome. God never promised we'd never be afraid. He promised that in our fear, He would be with us. He promised to be our refuge, our strength, our hiding place. He promised that when the waves rise, He won't let us sink. Because He will meet you there, He will hold you steady, and He will carry you through. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. A small verse, a mighty truth, a path forward in the storm.